idea that those lights up there are planets.
And the reason those deep space photos are artist depictions because they're taken with radioscopic telescopes. They get back telemetry data that has to be interpreted. They don't take images. They're not optical telescopes. They're radioscopic. You see in wavelengths.
Get numbers back.
Most people don't know that, and then they argue those photos. Oh no, this photo is serious, man. We can see it orbit in the photo. It's not a photo. It's radioscopic telemetry interpreted by an artist.
About a topographical map.
There's interviews out there. NASA guys actually say that's what they're doing. They draw up what they think it looks like
based on the data. Because if people actually understood how we look at deep space objects, they wouldn't argue when we say they're computer generated images. They'd absolutely know they are. It's ignorance that makes them argue, no, that's a real photo. It's not. It can't be. It's taken with a radioscopic telescope.
So MJ, let me say real quick. You say that the pictures are fake, and you said there are interviews out there. You have citations. Where are your proof?
Yeah. Let's see if we can get you that.
The proof that deep space is viewed through radioscopic telescopes is what you want.
That the pictures are
because
fake?
Supposedly in space, objects that are, comprised of dimensions that can't be seen by the naked eye are measured in such ways.
Well, optically, we can't see at that great of a distance, period.
You can also not see an exoplanet, can't see it.
Because there's too much stuff in between it, too many obstructions, such as other planets, space debris, atmospherics.
Because the man Hans was saying before that the pictures are CGI.
They are CGI because did you hear what I said?
NASA admitted it.
So what you need to do is research a radioscopic telescope and telemetry data.
When astronomers discover a new planet, how do you think they find these planets? How do you think that's a planet? Do you think they look through a telescope?
They look through satellites and also rockets that are shot into space.
Okay.
Satellites and rockets, don't you?
What do you think they see?
That's actually not what they say,
What is it that they're looking at that they see that they make this determination on that this is a planet and that is a star?
They watch the behavior of a star, and then out of that movement of that star, they claim they can see something influencing that movement of that star, and a light deviation, like if the light gets a little bit dimmer, they say that's the transit of that planet circling that sun, and this is how they determine they saw
exactly dimming the light.
There is no. By the way, there is a rocket going to. They're so far away, no one has reached there yet.
So from that light dimming, just the way the light dims, I'm going to tell you a story about a planet that is orbiting a dual star system. And how awesome life on that planet could be. Hey, who knows? There could be life there right now, listening to us while we talk. This is how you get the story, right? This is how you get your ideas that there's life out there.
There is life out there.
I believe but this is how you determine it. This is how we determine that there's life out there by watching it.
It's already been determined.
MJ, just to tell you, that's not what you say. They don't claim to see exoplanets through satellites or rockets. They don't claim that. This is not the official story. The official story is what we told you. They say they watch the movement of a sun, and that they determine by a light variation the planet supposedly transited this sun, this star in the sky, and it has some pull effect on the star. They don't see that exoplanet. They don't see it, not through a rocket and not through a satellite. That's clear.
Wait. Could I say something? I didn't need the definition of what a planet is. I'm not disputing. I already know that. Please.
No,
I'm
but
sick of- Hold on. Could I say something? I'm
claim
sick
that
of
they
this
do.
deceit where
No, you claim that they do that through rockets and satellites, that they watch for exoplanet using rockets and satellites. That's not what.
yes, they discover other planets with rockets and satellites, but I'm not debating. I'm
No,
not
they don't.
No, they
what's the
don't.
def-
They use
No, they
radio
don't. That's
telescopes.
that was what I was debunking. They don't use satellites and rockets.
No,
to
they
actually do that.
They use radio telescopes to detect deep space planets and stars. You know what
The
SETI
only
is?
planet. The only
SETI
planet.
is a large array of radio telescopes that is the search for extraterrestrial life.
The only planets that they did that for are the ones in our universe.
In our own sun system.
In our known
Yeah,
universe, radio
Our
telescopes,
universe.
only times that they use rockets to go out.
the
and where to go.
observable universe is looked at
What
through
about their
optical
universe?
telescopes. It's beyond that we use radio telescopes to see.
Because
Yeah.
But
Yes,
we
one of
don't
the
need a
planets
search
would-
for.
Would
it's
orbit
really
close to the
impossible
sun,
for
or
like a
close to
human
the
to
Earth.
survive like for that
Lack of
long
knowledge
period of
is a
time
terrible thing.
going out that far just to
Little
like
knowledge is a dangerous thing.
But-
Does anybody know
Like-
officially? Does anybody know officially what furthest out structure like moving through space? How far out we are? I think we passed the last planet, like maybe, of our sun system.
Here's
Yeah,
the
I
thing,
think we have
interplanetary
gone
travel take like
outside.
years and years and years to do. Like it takes just years to get to a certain planet if it's too far.
Yeah,
We-
do you
we
know
are
how
like-
large the universe is, my
Yeah,
friend?
exactly. We are not
Elvis
anywhere
has left
close
the
to
building.
any. We are not anywhere close to any exoplanet to watch it with a rocket. Not near.
Voyager.
No,
Well,
we
it
use
has-
radio telescopes to do that. They're the only thing that can see outside the other side of the Milky Way.
There's a message on that spacecraft that says,
Are you guys in
"Hi,
voice
we
text
are
for
Earth and
everybody?
We are here."
Yes.
There's your link to the live stream.
Hi, aliens. If you're out
There's
there,
also
we are
multiple
here.
things on radio telescopes, non-optical telescopes.
I wonder
Just in
if
case
if
somebody
there's
wants to find us.
extraterrestrial life like a ET, do you think that they're flat earthers too?
Show me proof of extraterrestrial life.
No, I'm not
Yes,
asking
I
you.
believe.
You said
we are
if.
flat
asking you.
earthers.
You said if
Hold on,
there
I'm
is.
asking.
Well, first you'd have to prove there is, and then I'll answer the question.
But I don't need we don't need to prove a question. I mean,
Yes, you do.
Yeah, if. The question
Okay,
is if there
if I-
is. So we'd look into the
Fine.
if before we go to the rest of the question, just like an equation. Algebraic formalization. Come on. If there's no if, then the rest of the question don't matter.
I mean,
it's a fictional.
be-
It's a fiction. Okay,
speaking
forget it.
hypothetically.
It's not even-
I'll give you
You're
my
speaking
answer.
hypothetically.
Listen,
I think yes, they are flat earthers.
A lot of alliteration in here. A lot.
Well, in
Flat
my
Earth.
opinion,
Flat Earth.
there are no aliens, and there are no other planets, and there is no the universe.
Well, scientists have already spotted aliens and discovered aliens. Actually, millions of them. They're microscopic. So there is aliens.
But I don't believe a word you're saying.
well, then why didn't you link me the proof of that when I said prove to me there's aliens? You can see
Well,
it.
the
You can
aliens.
see an unidentified flying object, and that still not be proof of an alien.
While the aliens are microscopic, you can't really talk to germs, my friend. So
Where has this been proven?
Hello, microscopic aliens. How are you?
well,
Yeah,
young
but-
man, whoever said that, they took
racist.
like rock. What? Did somebody